My message to the team when it comes to dealing with adversity is simple. You gotta be the same guy every day. You know, just having that same edge to you, the resiliency that you're gonna need, not just on the basketball court, but in life. That's something that we try to teach our guys as life lessons, and just understand that, you know, not everything's gonna go your way all the time. And being able to be the same isn't always easy, but it's required. You know, everyday guys.
It's going to be tough times, but tough times don't last. Tough people do, and I believe we have a tough group.
We've got really good staff chemistry, and we got really good player chemistry. That's all part of the culture that Coach Mack has implemented at this school.
Whatever happens, like, we have to win at Louisville. Like, that's the standard. National championship or bust. And he's let us know that from day one, since we got in the summer to last practice, last workout.
You know, I wanted to come here to win the national championship. Nothing's changed. You know, that's the goal. You know, every year is to compete for a national championship. And I think we have the guys, from the players to the staff. I think we got what it takes to win it all, and that's the goal.
I'm really motivated. You know, I think ever since we had that bitter disappointment of last season, not being able to be a part of the NCAA tournament, you know, it's haunted me. You know, I know it keeps our coaches up late at night. Our guys have been in the gym nonstop. There's an edge to us, and I'm excited about getting this season underway.
A lot of what we're doing now is defense. I feel like we're kind of flipping the script a little bit in that regard.
The backline defense is great. I think combining that with our high-tempo offense is going to be a great recipe to win a lot of games. Guys are adapting great to it, picking it up pretty fast.
Breaking down fundamentals every single day. You know, how we want to play on the ball, you know, how we want to recover from off the ball to on the ball.
We already are a really good team, but that will really help us in the long run. You know, defense wins championships, so on that end, we need to take it seriously.
I think our identity is just being formed, but hopefully we have a ticked-off group, a group that wants some big things in front of them, and I'm really excited to get going.
You guys voted on captains. We got 2 captains for this year. We got Jared West, Malik Williams.
You know, I'm extremely honored to be named captain again this year along with Jared West. 3-time captain now for me, 3-peat.
Man, being named team captain is a real honor. You know, just because you're captain doesn't mean things are given to you and things like that. So I still got to put in the work. We got a long way to go, but I'm definitely excited for the honor.
I think when it comes to Malik and Jared, you have 2 guys that are willing to be about the team in all instances. You know, guys obviously that have been around college basketball and been around college for a long time. They've got great personalities. They can relate to everybody on the team.
I think they both deserve to be captains because everybody looks at them as, you know, leaders of this team. There are a couple of guys that, you know, when they talk, you know, guys listen to them and they hold other people accountable.
Jared is just a leader, and he's just a floor general. Always talking to somebody, always giving directions. As for Malik, you know, he's been here for like 4 or 5 years, and we all look up to him. He's a big homie, big dog, so I feel like he was perfect fit for a captain too.
When you hold that C on your chest, I feel like there's an even higher standard. I got to be that player's coach. I got to be a guy where anybody can come to me about anything.
You know, you can't take days off from that. That's something that's got to be consistent. That's something that has to be every single day. So I'm just going to try to bring that to the table, be as consistent as possible, and hopefully help this team for the better.
When you have guys like that are willing to dive on the floor, do the little things, be demanding of their teammates, you have great leadership, and that's exactly what we have with both Jared and Malik.
I've watched guys work extremely hard. I believe that we've all been bought in, and, you know, a big part of that was in the weight room.
I think currently on our roster, you know, I think all of our players have driven their body fats down to a very low number. Their strength levels are good. And I think overall just a good attitude of the guys working together and not only working for themselves, but working for the guy next to them.
Some guys had to lose weight, some guys had to gain, some guys had to maintain. I think Coach Kelly did an unbelievable job, as always, getting guys to where they needed to be.
Over the summer, I think we've been making great strides as a group. You know, Coach Kelly been pushing us really hard. I feel like we all done got stronger, grown up a little bit in the weight room. I came in at like 208, and now I'm about like at 215, 217, so I feel like I've really gotten stronger, really gotten toned up, lean.
My body fat has gone down and my weight has pretty much stayed the same. So I feel like that just kind of goes to show I've gotten stronger.
But a lot of it was just trying to get back my agility, my mobility, my jumping ability, and not taking the play off, being able to be myself so that I can go hard every second I'm on the floor.
I think currently on our roster, Samuel Williamson is just, he's been more fun to work with every year. He's grown up every year. JJ Traynor, hopefully he can continue to work on the nutritional portion and continue to work hard with me and continue to grow. I think Rose has done well. Got a long way to go, being that he just got here, but I think he's done pretty well. The players accept the responsibility of working hard. Throughout my years of doing this, some players have not accepted it, some have accepted it, and I think all of our guys accepted it here.
I feel like when you're not used to the strength and conditioning program here, it's definitely an adjustment at first, because we had a lot of new guys come in this year, and a lot of guys have improved their bodies. A lot of guys have improved mentally as well. I think it's only going to help us down the line. The mile was very interesting. There's a lot of build-up and a lot of talk about that. We had a little break before we ran it. So I know guys were kind of talking about, are they going to practice it and train for it and things like that.
The annual mile run is Coach Mack, it's very important to him, it's very important to our program that those guys come in and make their mile times.
Guards 525, wings 540, big guys 6.
I've never had to run a 525 mile in my life, so that was something that was definitely new to me, and I knew it was going to be a challenge for sure.
The best I ever did in high school was 5:45, so coming in I was really nervous, but I practiced a lot over home, like Coach Keller told us to, so I think just running with guys that are pushing you and trying to make their time as well really helped me get to my time of 5:23.
I was extremely proud at our group. Everyone came in with the right mindset. As a group, we had big energy. Nobody was really lethargic.
A lot of people were clapping and talking and encouraging people and things like that, which I thought was really good for us as a team.
Coach Keller said those who don't make it got full conditioning. I wanted to cut my conditioning in half, so I just had to make it.
We grinded it out. Took care of business. That was light, man. 525? First place.
I think it put us in a good place to start. Built a bit of a foundation, a conditioning foundation, or maybe enhanced it when they left, so that when they came here, we were ready to go.
Feels great. Have our team back in town. Fall classes have started, and we had a great summer. Now it's ramped up a little bit with conditioning.
All the years I've done, that's been very important to me to have those 2 or 3 days a week to where we're really working really hard on conditioning, and this year's no different.
Conditioning is always very important to this program, and I would say it's more important now than ever.
We got to work 10 times harder than we have in previous years just because we want to create those extra possessions for us throughout the game.
We have a lot of guys, we are deep, but at the same time, we want to be fresh all the time.
We all just try to come together and be as a group and push each other, help each other up if one of us is down.
And there was definitely some adversity this morning. I feel like we had a lot of guys step up to try to help pick each other up as well. So I thought that was a good sign. I thought that was a good thing.
I think it's a great time to kind of build some camaraderie, see people got some toughness to them.
I am asking a lot out of our players again this year, and possibly even more.
All part of the grind and stuff that you go through as a team. We got a lot more conditioning to do. I think we're only going to get better.